Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The air in the small southern town was thick, not just with the summer humidity, but with a familiar buzzing energy. It was a feeling Cora recognized instantly, a sensation that preceded change. It was the low rumble of a production van on the gravel road, the glints of a camera lens in the hazy sun, and the subtle shift in the atmosphere of her own home. For Cora and her sister Lena, life had always been a spectacle, a performance for an unseen audience. Their journey, a very public metamorphosis, from lives constrained by their own bodies to a hard-won fight for health, had played out in living rooms across the country. Now, it seemed, a new chapter was being recorded. Lena stood at the old kitchen counter, her focus absolute as she measured a scoop of vanilla protein powder. The kitchen, once a place of comforting, calorie-laden aromas, now smelled of clean linens and determination. "They're back," Cora said, stating the obvious, as she leaned against the doorframe. Lena didn't look up. The world wants an update. Might as well give them a good one. This was the new normal. The crew had become like extended quiet family, their presence a ghost in the machine of their daily lives. But this time felt different. The focus had widened. It wasn't just the two of them anymore. Their brother, Michael, a man of few words and a skeptical brow, was now a recurring character. Cora watched him that morning being mic'd up by a sound technician, his usual gruff demeanor softened by a hint of bemused pride. He was helping them build a new patio, a symbol of their expanding lives, both literally and figuratively. "Just don't point that thing at me when I'm sweating," Michael grumbled to a cameraman, who just smiled and adjusted his focus. The real story, however, was unfolding in the living room. Their mother, Helen, a woman whose life had been a quiet tapestry of church socials and family recipes, was now holding court. A director was asking her about the old days, about the girls as children. Helen, who had once shied away from the lens, now spoke with a newfound clarity, her words painting a picture of a past filled with both immense love and a helpless fear for her daughter's futures. Cora listened from the hallway, a lump forming in her throat. This was the heart of it now. It was no longer just about the number on a scale. It was about the echoes of that number through the generations, the relief of a mother who could finally breathe, the shifting dynamics of a family learning to see each other in a new light. Later, they filmed a scene at the local park, a place that had once been a theater of anxiety for the sisters. The stares, the judgment, the simple, impossible act of walking from the car to a bench was now a playground of possibility. Lena, her steps sure and strong, pushed her nephew on a swing. His laughter was pure, unfiltered joy, a sound that no microphone could ever fully capture, but the cameras tried anyway. Cora sat on a blanket, feeling the sturdy ground beneath her. She watched the crew, a small army, capturing their small, monumental victory. She thought about the audience, the people who wrote to them, who saw their own struggles reflected in the Slayton family's very public journey. They weren't just watching a show. They were bearing witness to a reclamation. That evening, as the golden hour light bled into the sky, the cameras followed them to a family dinner. The table was laden not with fried chicken and mountains of mashed potatoes, but with grilled fish, a vibrant salad, and roasted vegetables. It was a feast of health, a testament to their war. "Raise his sweet tea," Michael said, "to the new patio, and to not having to reinforce the furniture anymore." The table erupted in laughter, the sound real and unforced. The camera swiveled, capturing the moment, The easy smiles, the comfortable silences, and the way Cora and Lena's eyes met across the table, a silent conversation of shared understanding and triumph. As the crew began to pack away their equipment, the familiar world of their home settling back into a quiet hum, Cora stepped onto the porch. The future was no longer a terrifying, abstract concept. It was a series of choices, of steps, of moments, both big and small. And for now, it was also a story, one they were still writing, frame by frame, for anyone who needed a reminder that even the heaviest of chains can be broken one link at a time. The cameras would leave, but their new life, finally, was here to stay.